This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're on 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Go, go. 57.
On 2nd and 11 now. Finley. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
30 base. 54 Hey, Orville. Go.
Now Finley. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check, check. Fresno. 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 Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. 12, 12. 12.
Here's the 2nd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, the Bengals and Seahawks meeting here in Week 1, and this is a combination that we haven't seen that often on the turf. If you look back to when the franchises began facing each other all the way back in 1977, but since then, just 20 meetings between the two teams. And the Bengals have won 11 of them, including the last meeting back in October of 2015. Going for Metcalf on the deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ready. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Okay. 2. Side.
To throw, Finley. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Penny, a 1st down carry. They find some open field here. 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 44 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ready? 18, Gator. 57. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down.
X3, 218, chops.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 5.
First down, Finley. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 36, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 23. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Joe Mixon, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50. Squeeze, double. Hey, high 7. Mike 50. Hey, come on. Get it.
On 2nd and 9, Finley. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First